Cool, welcome back. So, we're back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Tomchi has suffered a cardiac arrest, and so he won't be with us for the rest of the session, but, you know, surgery's quick, so he'll be back next week. Hopefully. So, continuing on, as if nothing has happened. You guys wake up in the morning, as if nothing has happened.
I feel like we should put on record that he did not actually have a cardiac arrest.
I mean, I thought it was funny I just left to the fact that everyone was aware of that.
Nah.
But sure, yeah.
Well,
no, he has to...
No, it's not.
Tomchi has to go deal with some stuff, so he'll be away for the rest of the session.
Yeah,
Miss
he didn't
him.
have a cardiac arrest.
Yeah. Who would say such a thing? But yes, but
We didn't go to his house and break his heart. What?
I mean, I didn't need to go to his house to do that.
Ouch.
You're welcome. So, we continue on. You wake in the morning.
Head to
Make
the
your way-
tree line.
Make your way downstairs. You gonna cast any spells about insanity? Are you
Don't particularly feel like it.
cool? Okay. In that case, you continue on.
Yeah.
How many casts of that do you have left, Pandal? Great Resto.
Great Resto, I can afford one.
And you don't have the materials.
That I can, that's what I've got the materials for. I bought the materials for 2 Greater Restoration. I can now afford 1 Greater Restoration because I have
Oh, okay.
spent the materials for 1 cast of Greater Restoration.
What's the material?
100
100
gold pieces worth of
stuff,
diamond
yeah.
dust.
Ooh, I have 100 gold piece of diamond dust.
Oh yeah, well I can borrow off you if I need to.
Okay. So, you continue on. You make your way towards the tree line. Go ahead and roll me 1d100.
Yay!
Jerry. You... Oh. 43. If you guys would like to roll some interesting numbers, that'd be great. 43 puts you squarely in
It's
the range.
interesting, it's got a 4 in it and a 3 in it. How many numbers can you say that about?
34. 340.
4,363.
Hi.
It's a literally infinite number of numbers, I get it, okay, shush.
Yeah, fuck. Tau? Fuck you.
Tau is just 2 times pi, don't cheat, that's like... It's cheat, Yargon. 3 tau, fuck you, like...
3 pi, fuck off. So,
I feel like I made a math joke because it's 3.14, but...
what?
Yeah, but it also has an infinite number of 3s and 4s in it.
I know, but... Never mind.
Okay, cool. So that nonsense out of the way. Anyway,
Okay, maths.
who wants to... nobody, because you've already rolled. And you rolled, yeah, smooth sailing. So, you continue on.
For the one that gives you a stroke, apparently.
Yeah, sorry. Someone mentioned maths, and boy, that was the end of me.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So-
March. Chop, chop, chop.
Okay, yeah. So you continue on. The day seems calm and clear. Nothing seems to happen. As
So we
you
reached the tree line.
continue on, you do reach a tree line about mid-afternoon. You'd reach the tree line. It's quite flat here, so you can see quite a ways. So yeah, it's about mid-afternoon when you reach tree line, and all of a sudden, it is this sudden... There's no barrier here, nothing magical about it, from what you can see, but in the space of about 5 feet, it goes from bare earth and rock to lovely grassy forest. And there is underbush, there is grass, there is trees, there is forest. And the soil obviously changes
Any
from
moss-covered rocks.
yeah, quite a lot of moss-covered rocks.
Anyone that smell like moss.
Most of them, if you
Shit.
smell them.
Any smell that smell distinctively mossy enough to be a unique landmark.
Whichever one you get your nose close to, if you happen to be an ant. Not really. It is. You get the sense that it's none of these, based on the fact there's small stones here and there that are covered in moss. There's nothing landmarky about them.
Okay.
There's no cultural turning points about these stones. So,
You guys want to continue sniffing the rocks, or should we walk on?
Look, if
and
I do this, I'm gonna sniff walks as I walk. Or stuff rocks as I walk. Well, then I can do both.
okay, yeah.
I think it's any of these.
Being my guest.
We're just going off your lead, man.
Yeah, and I'm going with some extraplanar beings lead, and it's not really helping, is it?
Going for like 8 extra planar beings leads. You haven't contacted the same one twice. So,
Dope.
you continue on. You make it a little ways into the what do you call it? The into the forest, but it does seem to just continue on forever. The smell of moss is almost ever present in the air now. The moss and the lichen, the trees, mostly pine trees and other evergreens, have the lower branches draped in hanging moss that seems to drape down from them, reaching towards the ground, which perhaps at night would give it an eerie vibe, but during the day, anyone who's good with survival would know means the air here is incredibly clear and clean. It's quiet and peaceful. There are birds, there are sounds of life here, unlike what you were experiencing up north. The insects have returned to a more regular size after about an hour's walk. And you begin to see flowers every now and then in the undergrowth. Just little signs that life is flourishing as normal as it should do.
Question: what do we do if we encounter Felix?
I don't know who that is.
Hear what you said.
I don't know who that is.
What do we do if we encounter Felix, Pandal?
I don't know. I think maybe we try and calm him down, and if he doesn't get calmed down, then we can murder him.
What do you think, Akane?
I think she'd be more than happy to skip the calming down step.
Akane.
I would look to Akane pointedly.
Rick. That's you.
I would look to Rick's character.
Hello.
Hello, Rick's character.
Yeah, well, if you know it's you,
Akane.
respond.
Sorry, I thought another name. Sorry.
What?
I don't know. I'm not clear on that.
We can tell.
He's falling asleep.
We can
Yeah.
tell. So, you gonna respond to them?
Sorry, what was the question?
What
Felix,
do we
what
do when
do
we see Felix?
What to do with Felix when we
Murder him? I really don't know.
Kill him? I don't.
You know,
I mean, I guess works for me.
a straight up way to murder your ex is not really a good thing. You know?
Why do we want to kill him?
Well, your ex is not a bloody murderous vampire.
Mathias' ex, funny.
That would assume he already had a girlfriend. Oof.
Why did Akane? Nothing.
Last time she had a boyfriend, he turned into a vampire.
Yeah, so neither one of you is better than the other.
Is he though? So,
Right.
Well, this conversation seems to have fallen as dead as Felix did. And I'm going to keep going.
okay, yeah. You can continue on for about another hour or so before darkness begins to fall to the point where it's difficult to navigate without torches or dark vision that, like, all of you have.
I don't, but I have my little light ring.
Oh, yeah. But, as tiredness begins to catch up with you as the day draws to a close.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ding, magic door.
Okay.
On this plane, I'm gonna cast it.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your save.
Don't fuck up this time.
Yep. That does it. What are your 5 questions?
Where's Eana?
Unknown.
Where's the closest person to us who does
Unknown.
know where Eana is? Let me finish my questions.
No.
He doesn't know. What's your next question? Yeah, forever. Come on.
Ask one of the others. Clearly this thing doesn't fucking know.
Yeah.
Ask about one of the other goddesses.
Hang on, let me
Yeah,
get the list
what
of
Lisa
the
said,
names.
but before her and quieter.
Yeah, let me get the list of the names.
I think you have to do it like real quick with this.
Where's Egan?
Technically it has to be within 1 minute, because that's the casting. That's what I have on.
Right, yeah. Time's ticking.
Where's yeah? I said where's Egan?
Where's Egan? Unknown.
Where's he?
Unknown.
Up top Mount Aspel. Where's Yana?
What?
Where is Yana?
Yeah, no. Unknown.
That's 5 questions.
Alright. Yeah.
Guys, I give up. This isn't worth risking my sanity.
Does it like get less effective the more you do it or something? You need to like give it a day to like think about it?
Bloody seems like it.
Okay, well,
He's figured it out, boys.
I mean, we still got more south to go before we, give up forever, so... Pip pip,
Yeah.
chop chop, let's go to bed.
Not
We were only just in the forest, so.
Exactly, we've got plenty of
Yeah.
time. By plenty of time, I mean, not very much time, but, plenty more distance.
How many days did it ghost, do you reckon?
It's
Can I
hard
make an estimate?
very roughly because you can't see it and you don't know precisely where you are.
It's like 5 days. I don't know.
I think we know when we get there.
Well, once we get there, we have a problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, if we manage to get there without any distinctive looking rocks, then we might have an issue.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Well, too bad it is then.
Probably within a week.
Starting to fear we don't have many weeks left.
Okay.
I feel like there should be something we can do that goes faster, right? I feel it.
Oh.
So. You.
This seems so tentative.
Yeah, well, nothing faster I can do, really.
There's one thing. So, you were...
What is it?
I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
Open the bottle.
You... no, but that would be a good thing.
Well, we don't know that.
You, turn in for the evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you turn in for the evening, night rolls around, unless anyone wants to do anything particularly.
I'm just gonna look at the eyeball and ask, Iris, do you know where Eana is?
The eyeball nods.
And she nods.
Yeah?
Hey, you never bothered to try and get our attention.
I mean, it's an eyeball, it doesn't really shrug, it just sort of sits there.
Does it spin?
No, just sits there.
Sad.
It doesn't react.
Will you take
Shrug.
us there tomorrow?
It just sits there.
Yes or no? It's not difficult.
Wait, is this inside the mansion or outside?
Inside.
Inside.
Then, never mind, the eyeball does not do anything.
No.
Oh, yeah, shit doesn't work across planes because it's not a cross
I'll
plane
do that shit in the morning then.
Okay. So, the night falls, the eyeball seems to not respond to you. It does float around and stuff, it just ignores you.
Okay.
The morning rolls around, you step outside, continue on.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask the eyeball to guide us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Mathias will have a conversation there.
Iris, you there?
There, like, looks at you.
Do you know where Eana is?
It nods.
Can you take us there?
It nods.
And you never bothered to grab our attention.
It nods.
Can we get you like a little like alert sign so when we're like fucking about failing to do things, you can just be like, hey, I know the thing. Is that a thing we can implement on an eyeball? Coghammer, do you know how to do that?
You can literally fly into our faces if you have to.
It nods.
I've been an eyeball. I know how to No, I've been a ball. I know how to emote as a ball. I'm not even joking.
That's a strange sentence. I'm gonna follow that eyeball.
Okay, the eyeball just sort of sits there, continues to nod.
I don't think she can understand what we're saying. I think she's just being a bit of a dick.
That would be very much a case of being a dick.
We'd like an iris Ouija board.
Can you blink? Blink if you can blink.
It doesn't have
They can't.
eyelids.
Bob up and down 3 times if you can understand us.
I mean, it's already bobbing up and down, and it just continues.
Bob up and down harder if you can understand us.
Doesn't seem to do anything. After a few moments, it stops bobbing. Begins to sort of slowly roam around, not really going in any direction, just looking at things.
Fuck's sake.
Come on, just keep walking. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, I don't know, something, bad? Nah, be fine. We're going to keep marching.
Okay, so
Yep, same direction.
keep
It'll be
marching.
fine.
Alright then, go ahead and give me a D100 roll.
We believe in the heart of the cards, children.
Handle.
Who, me?
Yeah, sure, because no one else is doing it.
I seem, they seem to have been doing it.
Why is Astra in many question marks?
Because that was when it was like maybe same Astra, but it's different Astra. There's 2
Oh,
Astras.
yeah, no, it's different Astra. What?
56.
I'm beginning to think these dice are biased. They only seem to roll within one, like, very specific range on here.
Magic. Okay, it's
yeah.
interesting. It's got 5 and 6 in it. So to an infinite number of numbers.
It's not particularly interesting, though, because it's in the same range as the one you rolled before, yesterday, which is smooth sailing.
We're having
So,
fun.
Okay, well. So, the day continues on. You begin marching. However, this time, around midday, you begin to notice the trees slowly thinning out. And, eventually, sorry, weird thought. Yeah, the trees begin thinning out, and eventually you stumble into what appears to be a clearing at around midday, with a huge rock in the center, carved, chiseled into the likeness of a giant flower, and covered in moss.
Hey, that looks like a rock.
Does it smell really weird?
Wow.
It smells of moss,
Like damp moss or like dry moss?
like damp moss, pretty
Aha.
strongly. In fact,
How is the niceable part of this rock not the fact that it's carved as a flower? I don't
Because-
understand. Because
because
we asked and he said
Yeah.
fragrance.
Yeah.
because
in
you
what
have no
sense?
You have, instead of aroma technically, you have no idea what creature you're contacting, and it may or may not be blind.
Yeah, no, Mathias asked for what sense is it unique? It's uniquely this sense, maybe also other senses.
But as you approach, it definitely smells of moss, at least at the base. It's maybe 30 foot tall, and around it, as you look around, you see trees? Question mark? That seem to be grown. You've actually been walking among them for a few moments. They're hard to spot, but the trees here, very thick bases, seem to almost contain small houses, multiple trees grown together, the branches interwoven.
Hello?
There's a tiny village here, and as you look around, go ahead and make a perception check. Marlie.
Not just Marlie.
Hey
Well-
Marlie, this is like one of those houses you
I mean,
get.
anyone who wants to roll it can.
Natural 20.
Why is that with
Oh, 'cause I clicked
because of your eyes.
Because I have an eyeball.
Yes.
She's got a magic eye. She's like one of those pictures.
19, 25, 25. Okay, cool. So, ye 25s, note that this, there are, actually, no, even with a 19 you see this, there are a number of faces carved here on the inside of these houses. And Marlie, you see one blank. These wooden faces inside these houses, standing still as a statue. Creatures built, carved of plants, looking almost like a living being. You watch one blink and you see they're not carved. They are creatures, made entirely of plants. They seem to have a more rough, bark-like exterior in places, and softer flowered petals and others, leaves covering some areas. They don't appear to be wearing clothes, they seem to be wearing nothing but how they style their leaves and flowers that adorn them.
I don't know if I should thank the gods or just get more frustrated.
Hi!
They stare. Mostly unblinking.
Hey, so, have you seen a lady called... What's her name again?
Hang on.
Milia.
Milia.
Malia. The flower statue begins to bend towards you.
Oh,
And sat atop it, cross-legged, is one of these plant people. Old by the looks of them. Larger than the ones inside, not by much, but standing at maybe 9 foot tall, you would guess when stood. She looks down at you.
hello.
I have seen your approach. Why do you come here?
Long story. You want the short version?
No, wait.
We
Talker, go
have
talk.
time.
I push Pandal forward.
Being pushed forward. Yeah, we're sort of looking for someone.
She sort of steps down off this plant, the petals now having bent almost organically down to the point where she can just step effortlessly down about 3-4 feet onto the ground. Before the flower rises back up into place. She stares down at all of you.
Am I
Still.
to assume by your response to the name you are Malia?
That is me.
Wonderful.
Would you also happen to be Eana?
I am.
Oh, you know about that? Oh, that makes our life so much easier.
Perhaps it does.
Well, hopefully it will. Hi. Yeah, how aware are you of sort of global events happening as of recent?
I have been told.
About?
About something, which is...
The events as you know them. I would assume. according to your lost friend.
Is that Felix? Is that Felix we're talking about?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I have been warned of the
Iris?
Flesh Eater's approach, but he has not bothered our people. He strays north, far beyond our realm's borders.
No, I guess he has no interest here.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Upsides, I suppose.
Wait. One of our is Iris here?
She of 1,000 eyes.
That one.
Yeah, that's what we call her. How did she
Yes.
get here? Because we sort of went through a thing that put us in a floor that had us, you know, have a whole thing.
She gestures, sort of for you to follow, and walks slowly towards, around the sort of statue of a flower, towards the opposite side of the village. Come, I will show you. She awaits eagerly your return.
That's good.
Um,
Yes, yeah, I should we're just all sort of following.
Yeah. She leads you guys somewhat out of this small village, and for 5-10 minutes you walk.
Do any of the other plant people react?
They
Do
watch.
They just stand. Okay.
They watch. They're actively there. They watch for a little while, but as you leave, you slowly hear them begin to go about their days, from what you can tell. You hear sounds of a village behind you, although it's very different sounds to what you'd be used to from a small village. She leads you outside outside of the village, towards a small creek, by the sound of it. The pace she walks at is slow enough that it's not one you've... it's almost irritating to walk that slowly, and it would normally be only maybe a minute or two's walk, but takes 3 or 4 times that length. Maybe a little longer, actually, but it still
I
takes...
could jump from one foot to the other, sort of a bit of like a petulant child that's like walk slowly.
Yeah. It's irritating, but she slowly leads you over towards... Now, here's a question. The dream ring, if you'll remember it, from
From
Dax
Fizzlesparks,
Fizzlesparks' place. It
Yeah.
wasn't. His name wasn't Dax.
I think he only referred to himself as Fizzlespark when we were
Yes. No, sorry, Dax Fizzlespark. The name comes from elsewhere. But from Fizzlespark's Magical Emporium. The Dream Ring. Who put that on? Who tried that?
I think it was Coghammer.
there. I think it was Coghammer, yeah.
Right. Coghammer. You recognise this place then, as she approaches. As you approach it, sorry. She leads you there. You recognise the creek. It was the same one. You see the same spot that you stood inside the Dream Ring, slightly upstream. And as she leads you past it, over the creek, and onwards, she leads you towards a gateway, one you saw in your vision before, inside the Dream Ring. And by it is sat on a small stone that appears to have been placed for that purpose. Iris, waiting. The gateway...
As we're like walking towards it, I'm just gonna go. Huh? What is going on? I think have I been here before?
The gateway
I
appears
don't know, have you?
Yeah.
familiar to all of you, as it
I've
is the
been on
same
this
type.
island.
It's the same type as the ancient gateways you've been using to travel.
Oh,
So,
for
oh shit.
fuck's sake.
Ding 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 ding, south of Last Row.
That's useful.
She,
That is useful.
as you approach, Iris sort of turns to face you guys. Oh, you're finally here. I didn't know how long you'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Iris, hey, hi, hey,
Hi.
something to show to you.
Oh,
How did you get here?
what's that?
That finally made my eye. I am now he of a handful of eyes.
You are?
What?
Yeah.
You have a handful? Where did you get
I'm
those?
Well, I got
impressed.
2 here, I got another one invisible, and then the new one.
Why didn't you had an invisible? Oh, that makes a lot of sense because it's invisible. I can't see it. Huh.
Hang on, what?
Well, I'm impressed. Well done. To answer your question, Mathias, I simply walked through the gateway. But I was
That's right.
alone on this side?
Yeah, checks out.
What happened? As soon as you stepped through, it sort of returned to normal.
Some prick wanted my soul.
Right?
It's not the first time.
I take it that didn't go well for them?
Didn't really go well for anyone involved.
So as his soul, if that's the
But
question.
mostly for them.
Yeah, well, that's good. Do you know what happened to the gate? Why it was black and wouldn't let you back through?
That was the bastard's fault.
Right. Of course.
He called himself the Keeper of Lazaro. Or some shit like that. I took a book from here ages ago and he wanted to be repaid for it, so...
Oh. You see our face sort of falls. We shouldn't stay long then. He'll be back.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh joy.
Didn't we kill him?
Well, we got rid of his box, but that was bad.
Stupid no.
Hey, at least we know we can get rid of him now. That's, I suppose, a slight boon.
Yes, the Keeper keeps order in the north. Yes. And,
We're in the south wall now, aren't we?
well, yes,
So
that's
you
true.
Come here.
In truth, I don't know. I've never seen him do it.
Eana?
She turns to you and we have somewhat of an understanding. If you have caused him trouble, there is chance he will repay us in kind.
I'm sorry about that.
Do I get to be smug now, Mathias, or should I save that for later?
He's just causing himself trouble at this point.
Oh,
Smug
maybe, but...
about what?
Oh, well, it's sort of a long story. We'll fill you in.
Very well. She sort of gestures for you to continue.
Oh, well, I was sort of slightly pro being like, hey, we shouldn't mess with things entirely outside of our control. Well, we have a very deliberate mission to go on, and hey, you've lived without your soul before, you can probably do it again. But Mathias was not happy with that arrangement, which, I mean, quite
Planning on
understandable.
it.
That
Yes, well,
probably wouldn't... I mean... Yeah, no, that wouldn't work.
Not gonna try it.
well, apparently he's not willing to try it.
Well, it would... Like, you can't take the soul out of a body like that? Well, you can, but it kills the body.
Oh, well, that's very inconvenient.
It's also...
Because last time he got his soul nicked, didn't kill the body was just real sad about a lot of things because he didn't drink, which was honestly quite funny.
That hasn't changed.
Yes, that's,
Yes, I know.
an unfortunate side effect of organics. But... She sort of taps her on an arm, which obviously looks human enough, or elven enough. These will not do. Quite the same.
Well, hey, more you know.
Right, so you're gonna leave me to my fate again next time it happens?
I mean, depending on the situation, quite possibly. But I think I've explained my point. You'll have to beg me really hard not to. But that isn't actually why we're here, so...
Right.
No. Why you are
Will you
here
fight
has been made
the
clear.
bad guy?
I do not know how I would help you.
That's sort of the problem. We're not
That's why
exactly
we're
sure either.
trying to get all the gods together for a big brainstorming session. And then figure things out from there, hopefully. And when I say all the gods, I mean all the gods except for that one guy who's currently fucking up as if.
Very well. Where would you go?
For the meetup.
Where would you have me travel for this meeting?
Korea?
I know-
Korea?
Yeah?
I know
No,
of the
like
city
on top of a
train.
creepy mountain or something.
No, my living room is big enough.
Yeah, are we allowed to get back to you on that? Or do you like have a teleport, or do you need to walk there?
I
What
ought
about
not
inside the
leave
mansion?
my people here.
What if we get everyone to come here and then to have a man?
Yeah, we could get everyone to come here. There's a gate
What
right
if-
here, so that works.
What if every
Yeah.
god's gonna say that?
Well, okay, well, Vimfin will come with us. We could probably budge
Does every
for
god have a
Zana.
gate right next to where they are?
Pious
I mean,
is
Pious...
likely unwilling to move,
Yeah, that's sort of an issue.
but I'm
But, to be fair, if
sure
you
she could be reasoned with.
You probably can if we murder some more things. Also, I mean, if we just need them here for a brainstorming session, do you have an eye back at camp that you can just be like, hey, communicate via this? And you can, like, conference call in? Is that a thing? Conference call is a thing that was brought up in a play once. I don't actually know what that means, but it makes me sound smarter, so I'm just going to say it.
I think I've seen that one.
It's quite good.
Yes,
So, what is it?
what was it, the Call of Juliet? Sorry, well, they don't speak, so that wouldn't really work.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, again, I just suggested Korea as neutral ground because, well, as far as we know, there's no gods there.
That seems like it would just make more hassle.
Yeah, well, someone's going to have to budge. I mean,
Yeah, obviously.
Ayana,
can
you sure you
move
don't want to,
my
like, go on a
people.
field trip at some point? We can always come get you and, like, nip off and then nip back. It won't be very long.
I can move with my people, but they must come with me.
If you can fit them all through the gate, then I guess they could come with you somewhere.
Not Korea. Yes.
That can be done.
Reasonable, reasonable. That gives us options.
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, do you have, like, sending stones? Or should I just sending you when we need you?
We will
Do you
need
al-
time to move our village.
How much time is time?
Oh, they move really slow. We should definitely do it here.
We
Yeah,
do
it's-
not move fast.
Yeah, catch up, that's what you just said.
There's a sort of a moment of processing, and the middle finger is raised in your direction.
Very slowly.
Yes.
Actually, very slowly raise it. Can I just, like, take, like walk halfway around her? So I'm just, like, at 90 degrees to where I was. So I just entirely...
It's not that slowly.
Oh, shit. Worth a shot.
Did you
Nice
just
gesture.
get flipped off by a goddess?
I did, but, like, again, natural response to me
Well, bucket
from
list.
most people.
Bucket list, though.
Before the world gets destroyed, I do really want to get flipped off by all of the goddesses, ideally, so working on that one.
I think Bias will take it a little further.
That's,
I will have to kill some things for her to do that, though.
that's,
Well, we were
Oh.
recently past Fimpin, and you didn't get her to flip you off.
Hold on a second.
I-
Rick's awake. He's woken up again.
Wiki wiki. You fall into a speaker again, that's why.
Wakey, wakey, rise and crack your backy.
Rise
Hi.
and shine. Rise and shine.
Sunshine. Yes.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, think about it though. If we got them all in one room to do it, it'd be pretty great. Anyway, okay, so you just so you'd be willing to, like, I don't know, pitch in, I guess.
Yes.
We can
I am
move you.
willing to help you. If only
Thank you.
you give me warning, I will move my people.
Well, we might. Are we allowed to like invite some other people here if it's short notice? Like we won't disturb anything. We promise.
Very well.
Get
If
the
you
old
can-
goddess squad back together. You know.
We shall begin construction then.
On what?
What?
Ooh,
A
they're gonna build a
meeting
conference room.
place.
I'm excited about this.
Sure.
What? Did she say a device? The
A meet-
device?
A meeting place.
Oh right, I couldn't hear you. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, they're going to build another great device because it went so well for them last time.
Oh yeah. To be fair, that's where Coghammers come from. If we just get more of those, eventually we'll have overwhelming numbers we can throw into the fucking void.
Ah yes, what a wonderful idea.
That's where they come from. I'm telling you.
Right.
Just level 9 Coghammers is live.
Okay. Now you're here and it's stacked with all your memories, I presume.
I never lost them.
Right. Could you perhaps help us out finding the other goddesses?
I
Yes.
do not know of their whereabouts.
You know their like
Fantastic.
current names, maybe?
Perhaps. What do you need?
Egan's name?
Oh,
Current moniker? Not like Monica the name, as in like monikers and, you know,
Monica is
you know what I
not
mean.
her name.
Where's Monica?
Egan's name is Terra.
Terra.
As in Earth, or as in like
in
girl.
Earth.
As in Earth, wonderful.
That makes sense because she's the goddess of rocks and stone and
It
land.
does make a lot of sense. Whereas, you know, worried she'd be trying to terrify us. Or petrify us, even. Haha.
What
I don't get
about?
it.
Do we know anything else?
You do.
Is Haya? Is that Astra? Because it has like 4 question marks next to it.
Yeah, it is Astra. They should be there. That was when it was initially Astra. I was like, is it same Astra as Magic Shop Astra? But no, it's different Astra because one's on a mountain and one's on a magic. Unless Pocket Dimension Astra is, or is the Pocket Dimension is on the mountain. But it's a different Astra.
Damn, if they weren't different races, that would be a really good twist.
I know, right? I can't believe I thought of that. I'm so smart.
You are. But, no. They're not the same Astra.
We'll just have to find out.
Mathias will be in love with both of them.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, I think we have
Wait,
other
so
names,
where were we
right?
going next?
Going
Mathias?
next. Well, the plan is go back to Milicardi, go talk to Faisana, see if her brain's been wiped, because she seemed pretty convinced she wasn't a goddess. We need to go poke around there.
Either she was unaware or she was really good at lying.
Yeah,
I thought
or that.
the plan was to go to Mount Asp.
That is the sort of after that where we can get to Milicardi and then forward to Mount Asp pretty easily, and we
Isn't
can go
there
buy
an
stuff.
entrance to the Underdark in Mount Asp?
No.
No,
The
That's
Underdark
like-
is in the center of that sort of area where the 2 mountain ranges split. Or merge, I guess.
Yeah.
Mount Asp is a little ways off. You would be looking for... I have named every one of these mountains.
ugh. We expect. Is this going to be on the test? Are we expected to remember these? Or-
Yes.
Their name is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck he knows. I thought I was smart. Damn. I mean, you don't know the names of these mountains, so it doesn't matter, but...
I might.
Oh, you might.
Yeah, Marlie.
You
Marlie
know.
knows things. She's worldly.
Why do you know things? Fuck you.
Have any of them come up in important plays? Because then I might know them.
Well traveled.
Yeah, the ones near Ovlock have.
Okay, so not the interesting ones. Okay.
None of them. Because none of them are near Ovlock.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes, near Ovlock. 235.
I don't know where I saved the map, though.
We'll call it Jim. Jim the Mountain.
We'll call this one Bob. We'll call this one Rob.
This
No, it's Ross because it's a happy little accident.
Oh.
Ross.
Plate tectonics, a happy little accident.
Tree.
You're a happy little accident.
I am a happy little nothing. Like,
Fair.
Tom.
We're not doing that.
Tom and Tom and Tom and Tom and Tom.
There we go.
And Tom and Tom and Tom and Tom.
read the names
This
quick.
is
She's gonna keep
Tommy.
doing this.
I mean, okay. So, you're looking for somewhere between Graveview, which is this one, here. Some like the Underdark is really between Graveview, Stonewine, and Redmount, which is this one. It's this area.
So it's just in that triangle.
Yeah, it's sort of it's that it's
Bermuda
beneath
Triangle
the
of
mountains.
Okay.
What is this mountain called?
The one in the middle. That one is called the Voiceless Slopes.
Ooh. Mysterious.
Sort of, but yes, it's the Voiceless
Why
Slopes.
is it called that?
Because it's never said its real name.
Yeah, it's not really said much. It's not known for talking.
But it's a
Not a chatty one, that. A little shy around new people.
I will label these on the map for you because I don't hate you that much.
2 Mount Asps, oh my god. Graveview is also where you have to watch the CGP Grey videos. I think of another way I could say CGP Grey without CGP Grey, because Grey is in the name and I couldn't, and I'm just very disappointed in my own joke-making ability, and think I should be euthanized immediately.
Nah, you shouldn't.
Can you not draw the map? Cool, I guess that's no.
I can't undo it. Ha!
Yeah, you have to select it, delete.
I was trying to undo, but it wasn't working, so I was like, wait, no, oh no.
Yes, it does not. Okay, and... Oh no.
Like I'm on fucking National Geographic now, look at this.
Is the red mount red?
It has significant, I believe it is...
Iron?
yeah, I was going to say copper, iron, copper's green. Iron deposits, iron mines, notably, underneath it.
If you stand on it and kick your spurs into it, will it go places?
No.
Fuck. That's only half true. Shit.
The red mount stands for mountain.
Stands for mountain.
Yes.
Mountain of unconditional
Trust.
neurotoxin.
Oh, fuck you knows.
Neurotoxin, sure. Mountain of unconditional neurotoxin. That's what mount stands
You
for.
stand for mount.
Cool. So, that's on the map now.
Alright, so well, I guess we can just instantly teleport to Millicotty then, right? Or are we just gonna teleport to Mount Asp?
Well, I assume Millicotty is the plan. We've got to go, like, pick up some reagents, because I know Coghammer wanted to. And I suppose, if we all pitch in, we could get some more of his magic finding outy things thing.
Wait, was someone there? Was Hazana
Yeah,
there?
and Fasana's
Yeah.
there, so if we go talk to her and make sure we can clean her brain.
I could do with some more magical components, but I don't have the cash for it.
I mean, well, we still have some money. Well, I mean, I have some money. Some, help pay for your body.
Well, how much did you need for you bringing your wife back?
That's 50 plat, right?
Yes.
Check my list.
If you've got the herbs and spices, I believe.
I literally have everything but the platinum.
Then yes, I believe it's just
Okay,
50
well,
platinum.
that means I have 40 platinum to spare. Besides the 50 platinum that I'm gonna give to you so that you can bring your wife back.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't give that to me. Instead, give that to Coghammer, because that's more immediately useful. Because, if the world doesn't end, then I can go do that. But I feel like it not
Yeah.
ending is sort of important, and I'm sort of feeling the time crunch right now. So
Yeah, you
You
don't
know.
say.
Ralta's been sleeping like 6 years. She can sleep another 6 months. She'll be fine.
Sleeping. So
Right.
sad.
Yeah, I don't think Mathias has taken any money out of his
Didn't he
fund.
not get a share because we used it all to pay for his body?
Yeah,
Was that the case?
Think so.
I believe so.
We split it all equally, and then immediately used Matthias's portion to pay for Matthias to exist again. How I thought it went down, I don't know.
I believe so.
I don't think so. I think we took that money then split it up.
Maybe.
Like, we
Well, I
paid for
don't know.
him.
You have the funds listed. I only had listed what I had left, which I don't think I have any left. To spend it all on Matthias's bail.
Yeah, you have no bags. I have 1 bag.
Well, how much do you
Sauriv
need?
has 13 bags. And I have 50 bags total, so it's gonna be
How many does Akane have left? Because again,
So
I
how
paid.
much do you need?
18, I assume, the max amount.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Akane hasn't taken any out.
So yeah,
Yeah,
then
so
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 Matthias
Mathias has 1,800 gold in the chest.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, we need to go buy a bunch of shit.
I need to spend that.
I have money. Boy, I need to spend it. Okay.
I have 200 gold.
Fair.
I have lucky slightly more than that.
So, what's the plan?
Phobal Phip, let's go to Millicati. Gonna make sure first of all, before we go through, how's
Yeah.
it looking?
I
Mask on.
Like normal.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Not-
masks,
not
masks
the
come
void?
on. No, you see the cave, the darkness of the cave on the other side that you would expect.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, Sauriv, hop through, then quickly hop back.
Sauriv does so.
Okay, we're good. And we're gonna go.
I'll make sure I just go through the portal.
Sacrifice Sauriv.
If she does.
No, I just know Sauriv can take it, and then if he can't, then we can come help him. Whereas, you know, if I put Matthias through it, Matthias might have a panic attack on the other side and start a fight. So,
Eana will
Yes.
we'll go about finding the other gods and we'll keep you updated.
Good
Don't
luck.
call us, we'll contact you.
And hopefully you'll come back here soon.
Good luck.
Thanks.
yeah, we're gonna need it. Cheers.
I know.
Iris, you coming with us?
Yep.
I'm gonna step through.
Yeah, she steps through before Coghammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everyone else is through before I go through.
I go through.
Okay, yeah, everyone goes through.
What about Akane? Does Akane go through? Rick.
We've lost him.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
He's one of those like, you know, like in old timey shops they have the little bells on the counter. We need one of those.
We have one of those. Would you like me to rig it?
Yes.
Give me a second.
This one doesn't. Iana bot is summoned and deafens all of us.
No. But let's see. This should wake Rick up. Now.
Oh, there's
Perfect timing.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
Did you just text him?
No, I just woke him up. Rick, hey. No, I didn't wake him
Oh my
fully.
god, what did you do?
Wake up. You're getting wrong again.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, what?
Call him?
Oh, hi!
I'm calling him on my phone. Get up. Hi, wake up. You alive?
Got a bunch of money in Coghammer's box, BT dubs.
What's happening? Sorry.
We're going to Millicati. You've got a bunch of money in Coghammer's box, BT
Oh.
dubs.
Yeah.
Can we go third time, or is that good?
It's only 11 o'clock.
We're going to Millicati. You've got a bunch of money in Coghammer's box, BT dubs. Sorry.
It's almost midnight here, though.
Yeah. I will probably call it shortly. Oh, right, it is almost midnight in fucking wrong land. Okay. That makes more sense. So, you step through the portal. I assume you're gonna essentially make the typical ascension, make your way into Millicati, as one does, towards the town squircle.
Get lost.
What? It's a great word, it's a great squircle. Cough. What are your plans? Where are you going?
assume just straight to the fucking magic shop, right?
Yeah, I think it has been a week at this point.
Uh,
Since you last been here.
yeah, it would have been now.
Yeah,
Okay.
to the magic shop.
Okay. So, as you make your way to the magic shop, you make your way to the magic shop. It's not a difficult walk. It's not. You make your way there.
Where's Fazana?
She's in the. Can I just point in the direction of the library?
Yeah, you see a large
over there.
building at one end of the Squircle, which is quite clearly a library, which is a thing very rare.
How do you need stuff to do what you did to Vimfine to Fazana?
Wait, have you been? Hang on, I don't remember. Has Marlie been to Milakadi recently?
I think we swung by, but it was
Yeah,
like
with
again.
the party.
brief trip.
Okay, yeah. So you know about
She hasn't been
the
to the
dome
library.
and
She
stuff.
hasn't met Fazana.
I think I've been to. Hold on, I'll check my adventures
If
village.
it's the same as Vimfine, I don't need anything. Well,
Okay,
not
well,
specifically for that.
okay, well, let's hope it's the same, or she's gonna stop lying to us. I guess I don't know.
Okay, so you make your way. You make your way to the magic shop.
Yeah, first.
The magic shop.
Just
Okay.
get it out of the way.
You step into the strange five-walled, four-walled room magic shop. There is Astra behind the desk, as usual, looks up at you. Oh, hi, welcome back. It's a pleasure to see you.
Hi, always a pleasure.
Oh, it's always wonderful, Mathias. You feel a weird vibration in your chest.
I'm gonna be watching Mathias like a whore because she says that, obviously.
Coghammer, how much money did you say I had?
Is it ready yet? I'm just gonna excitedly start clapping my hands.
Ah, Coghammer. Yes, I believe your armor is ready. One moment. I will get that for you. Is there anything else I can do for you guys?
I need more components to copy spells.
I can arrange that. That's simple enough. How many spells are you looking at?
Coghammer, how much money do I have left in there?
1800.
One moment.
You've got 1,800 gold worth.
Let's start with 1,050 golds worth.
Alright, I can certainly do that if you
If that's
have the
possible.
money for that. She sort of looks at you dubiously.
I just point over at Coghammer.
If you have the money for that? She looks at Coghammer questioningly.
I toss 11 bags at her.
They just go straight through her.
Well, not directly, like on the counter.
Okay.
I'll be polite about it.
You pull out your chest and put 11 bags onto the counter. She takes one look at them. That is 1,100 gold.
Make it 22 then.
Alright. 2,200 gold's worth of spells. Spell copy materials. That I can do.
No, 1,100 golds worth of spells. Because that's 22 spells, right?
Oh, sorry. 22 spells. Sorry, 22 spells. Yes, of course. Yeah. Alright. And is there anything else I can do for the rest of you? You hear like a clattering sound from the door next to her.
Coghammer, what was the stuff you needed to do your like know things thing?
Fancy incense.
Oh, we have
How
a
much of
lot
it?
of. We have a lot of that. Do you have any particular choice in flavour?
No, not really.
We got
200
ginger. Can we get
Cinnamon.
ginger incense?
250 for one go.
All right.
250 gold worth of
what
ginger.
school are we
ginger.
What school of magic are we talking about?
It's divination.
Divination, probably.
Ah, yes, ginger would work fine. I can do that for you.
And then also 100 gold worth of diamond dust, if you would.
Yes, I think I can do that for you. All
Can I
right.
get- Can I get ointments for my eyes? For
Uh,
him.
I'm gonna pay for both those things. but-
I'm not a Medicaid, I'm afraid.
It's the magic stuff for trucing.
Right. Yes, I can do that.
Oh, 4 those make 100 gold. Coghammer.
What?
100 gold.
No, the bag jumps out.
All
Right in the
right
face.
then. Okay. And Astra vanishes from behind the counter as the door slams open. And Astra, again, this time, not in sort of nice clothes, but in overalls with goggles like on her forehead and just covered in the muck that comes with enchanting, with dusts of various sorts, falls almost out of the door in a sort of cloud of chalk and of various coloured sparkly gemstone dust and
you okay?
charcoal, and she sort of stumbles out, catches herself, she didn't like fall over, but as she does so, that there's a sort of clattering sound as stuff falls over inside the just a black void that she sits in.
Can I like nudge Mathias over very pointedly to go like, be like help her?
Yeah, you nudge Mathias. Yes,
Are
yes.
you okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
Don't interrupt the fine craftsman moment of work.
Right, here we go. And she places down a set of familiar-looking armour on the counter.
Ooh.
There we go. You wanted something that would bolster your defence.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah. This should do it. It's not the world's most powerful enchantment, unfortunately. The armour couldn't take anything much more powerful, but I did the absolute best I could with what I had and how much you paid me. +2 armour.
It's pretty good.
So, yeah. Your armour. Oh, well, you now have a second set of armour, Coghammer, which is now +2 armour.
Yes.
Additionally. Right, there is other stuff. She like looks at where the illusion was and has now vanished. What did you want again? One at a time. Dust, right, got it. And a packet of dust, like... Well, she holds her hand up and a packet of dust just appears almost in her hand as it launches itself at ludicrous speeds out of the... out of the sort of void beyond the door. She places it on the table. It appears to be a packet of about 100 gold's worth of diamond dust. Just looking at it, that's about right.
Cool.
All right, that's diamand dust. You wanted
250 gold worth of ginger incense.
right
as
for
well,
you.
my
She's
order.
pointing at like Akane, and just walks back into the void, and the door sort of closes behind her. A few moments later, she comes out and places down this. What do you call it? The incense on the counter, and yeah, it looks to be incense. Whether it's ginger or not is, I mean, it smells gingery, but it doesn't look like actual ginger. It looks like proper incense made to smell like ginger. Yeah, looks decent.
Sticks of ginger to burn. Got wicks in them. Like, yeah, it's have a time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, it smells gingery, but it looks like good quality incense, and if it was 250 gold's worth, it's a reasonable amount, but yeah, looks like it could be that.
Coghammer to do his thing.
All right. You wanted eyes. I'm afraid we've only got 3 eyeballs in stock. It says to you, Mathias.
No, the ointments, not eyes.
Ointments. I don't have any pigs. Oh, ointments. Yes. This way. And she just lifts up 3. Yeah, she didn't go anywhere. She just pulls out a vial from behind the desk. That as she places it down, it like taps the top of it, and it seems to sort of materialize a pair more next to it. How many do you want? I've got
4. Does that work on constructs?
right. What do you mean?
I'm a construct.
Do you have eyes?
I blink.
She
Yeah?
blinks back at you. Right. Then yes, it should just work just fine.
Alright, splendid.
Okay. She pulls out another bottle and puts it on the counter. That's 4 of those, and what was the other thing you wanted?
The... Hang on, I've got it.
Spell materials, 22 spells. Got it. Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'll be back in a moment. Wizardry. Yes. Any particular school favorite? No. Okay. Good. And she just closes the door.
They work anyway.
And you hear the sound of clattering and paper shuffling and all sorts of things. And a few moments later, she comes out with pages of paper. There is vials of ink. There are quills. There are like tiny amounts of each type of component that you might expect, like tiny packets of little dusts. There's basically
For the first time,
all the stuff you
since
need to
last
copy
time,
a spell.
I just came to buy this shit here. Mathias looks excited.
Yeah. There is everything you could need to copy quite a lot of spells here.
Dope.
She places that down on the counter. Right! Money? You have money for me?
Coghammer?
I'm gonna gesture to the massive stack of money that was put on
Yeah.
the counter.
That.
Right, she sweeps up all of that. Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
I assume everyone pays for all of their stuff.
Yeah, I pay for it.
Question mark.
1200 gold. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you paid 1,200 gold out of Coghammer's money. Coghammer?
Oh, apparently it was mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already paid in full for the armor.
Yes, the armor's paid.
It was a total of 3,000 gold, I believe.
It was expensive, yes.
Yes.
Very expensive.
But it's also +2 armor, so, you know, hey.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pay 350 gold total for the stuff I bought for Coghammer and the dome dust.
Okay, cool. And you put that down as well, and, yeah, she takes all of that. It seems to count it at fucking light speed. Picks up one bag, counts the coins, picks up the other bags, perfectly evaluates that, well, not imperfectly, but, like, evaluates, yeah, these are the same weight, there's not a coin missing or whatever, and, starts, just throws them all into the void, just sort of haphazardly chucks them into the void beyond the door. Right, yes, and there's just shattering sound, just throws one, she, like, cringes. Right,
Gonna take out my little ivory statuette.
hello.
Apparently this thing needs gems.
I could do that. Give you a big pair of diamond spectacles. What are you looking for? Something like that?
Gems?
Alright, you have the money to pay for this?
I don't know, how much is it? For enough gems for it?
Can I pull out my one as a little like point of comparison?
Oh, boy, that is sparkled. I could do this for 200 gold.
Damn it.
Shuck.
Okay. I'll give a bag and 100 gold coins.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, you pull it out. Alright, I mean, I could, you know, give you the materials. Did you craft this yourself?
Not the gems?
Well, there
What?
aren't any gems. I could give you the gems for less, but if you want me to set them, that's going to take time away from my enchanting, and I really like enchanting, so I'm going to cost you more.
Gems will be fine. Just the gems.
Okay, she
I'm
hands
quite
you...
a gifted craftsman, if I do say so myself.
You shouldn't do that, it's really arrogant. She hands you the bag back. But that's okay, I agree. I am too. And, walks into the void again. The door closes behind her, sort of on its own. She doesn't close it, it just does. And a few moments later, she steps out with a small, like, metal tray, and on it there appears to be a small assortment of gems. If you set these, that I assume this is a spell foci type thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's how... I don't know how stuff works. Yes.
Right. And she, like, looks to Mathias for confirmation.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, in that case, yeah. What do you, Yes, here you go. She hands you the little tray of gems.
What's beyond that door?
Pocket dimension, void, alternate demiplane. Depends who you ask.
Can I see?
Okay.
No,
Aww.
it's sort of dark. She like opens up the door and you can just see black.
Can you see?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's my demiplane.
Checks out, I
But
suppose.
can my eyes see?
No.
Damn.
And out of character, no. It appears to just be dark.
Well,
What
we've
if I
got-
walked inside? What would happen? Would I die?
Yes.
No, I'd just snap my fingers and you'd be back out here.
Huh.
I'm sorry that's off limits to visitors. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know where the gods are?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. She looks at you like confused. The what?
Mathias, it's a different Astra.
And
know.
flight check.
I know.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Go, Coghammer. Go, Coghammer.
She is relatively difficult to read, Coghammer. You're not quite sure. For the first time in your life, you think that maybe you're not entirely sure of her intention.
Glancing down at the gems.
Sure.
Gosh, himself, no.
Well, I think that's everything. So let's just go to the library next, yeah?
Don't want to do any more shopping? Okay.
I'm afraid not at the moment.
All right.
We'll be back.
I'm going to assume Rick would do if he was awake.
We just message him if we call it.
Yeah, I think we should call it here. And
Before we do, I would like to, as we leave the shop, just like to nudge Mathias really hard in the wrist. Like, she fell over. That was your chance, man. What the fuck? You too, Sauriv. You had both. You were supposed to be like, oh, let me help you. You're not good at this.
I don't want a relation with this woman.
And that's where Mathias was wrong. So, with that,
Hey, Coghammer, are you broke now?
Yes and no. I have a lot of gold, but it's not mine.
Okay. Well,
Like
here's
a bank.
Stealing
10
is bad.
platinum here's 10 platinum to pay for the gems.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the trick?
Hey,
That's
it's just
a trick.
I brought you in. Said it's just halflings, man. Who knows? It's crazy.
We're really generous.
Yeah, all of us. I'm so generous. I'm a giver. You know, that's me.
All these
Oh,
weird
kind.
little people.
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it back.
No.
Oh, Coghammer's just sick. He knows I love him so much.
yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I won't look gifts. Tiny person in the mouth.
You can look in my mouth if you want. I've got pretty straight teeth, look.
Roll a deception check, no.
Cast a major image to hide the mold in Marlie's teeth.
Oof.
Oh shit, I was gonna do that. At some point, I need to, someone remind me to cast a major image at 6th level so I can just have a major image around. 'Cause that's fun.
So, with that... Oh, and he's awake again. With that, we're going to end for tonight. Thanks for watching me. I'm glad that you've caught up on all those notes that you missed. Yeah. Watch the next one as well, dumbass. It'll be great. Sauriv might even be back. Who knows? Maybe Rick will be awake.
Hope so.
Wow, that'd be a miracle.
That'll be the day.
That's hopeful.
We're going to get to the fucking end of this, the meeting with all fucking 6 goddesses, and this motherfucker's going to fall asleep, and I'm going to be so annoyed. Multiple years in the making, like literally 2 years in the making, he was just like... like, oh, Rick.
Listen, man, boy's got 2 years of sleep to
Boy.
catch up on.
Oof. Right then.
Busy.
So Pandal, Rocks fall and Pandal dies. We're going to end here for the
Oh,
evening.
heck.
Good night.